You're tuning into Dong Nai radio and television station. Coming first with local news. Yesterday, Dong Nai Cultural Nature Reserve held a conference to summarize 10 years of communication to raise community awareness and the regulation on coordination of forest protection and management, fire prevention and firefighting forest, protection of inland wetlands of Jian Lake, and maintaining political security, social order and safety in boring areas by 2020. Over the past 10 years, the Nature Reserve NR has carried out propaganda and mobilization of the community, students of the NR school and buffer zones to join hands in protecting the environment and conserving biodiversity of the NR in particular and Dong Nai Biosphere Reserve in general. Many practical activities have received the attention of many people and students. The Nature Reserve has actively developed and implemented coordination regulations in forest management and protection, concentrate on building and implementing well plans for forest fire prevention and fighting, removing traps, nests and temporary huts, coordinate with local authorities to inspect and handle violations of land encroachment on semi-submerged area of Jian Lake. On this occasion, the conference rewarded 22 collectives and 48 individuals with outstanding achievements in propaganda and implementation of the coordination regulation in 2020. The Prime Minister has just approved the proposal of the Ministry of Planning and Investment to add industrial zones in Dong Nai Province to the development plan of industrial zones in Vietnam by 2020. 3 industrial zones added to the master plan include, firstly, is Long Duc 3 Industrial Park, with an area of more than 250 hectares in Long Duc Commune, Long Thanh District. The second is Bầu Cạn Tân Hiệp Industrial Park, with an area of more than 2,600 hectares in Bầu Cạn Commune and Tân Hiệp Commune, Long Thanh District. The third is Xuân Quế Song Nhan Industrial Park with an area of 3,595 hectares in Xuân Quế Commune and Song Nhan Commune, Cẩm Mỹ District. The UK-Vietnam Free Trade Agreement, UK-VFTA, was officially signed. Accordingly, this agreement will start to be implemented from 11 p.m. today, December the 31st. UK-VFTA will create a comprehensive long-term stable economic trade framework between Vietnam and the UK, thereby creating a driving force for strengthening and deepening multifaceted cooperation between the two sides, especially in the context that the two sides have just extended the maintenance of bilateral relations at the strategic partnership level. The UK is the third largest trading partner of Vietnam in the European region. According to the General Department of Customs, in 2019, the total import-export turnover of the two countries reached 6.6 billion USD, of which exports reached 5.8 billion USD. The market growth gap in the UK for Vietnamese products is very large, as all Vietnamese exports only account for less than 1% of the total market share in total imports of goods each year of nearly 700 billion USD for the UK in 2019. The British Parliament yesterday quickly approved the post-Brexit agreement signed with the EU on December the 24th, just one day before the Brexit transition ended and the UK finished leaving the EU. After a brief debate session, Member Parliaments in the UK's House of Representatives passed the agreement with an overwhelming number of votes of 521 votes in favour of 73 votes against. The party groups against the deal are the Northern Irish Unified Democrats, the Scottish Nationalist Party, and a small group of members of the Liberal Democrats. After passing the most important procedure in the British House of Representatives, this agreement was transferred to the British Senate for approval on the 9th of December the 30th to officially take effect at 11 p.m. on December the 31st. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson praised this as a wonderful achievement for Britain, retaining both access to the European single market and freely implementing its own policies. Earlier that same day, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and President of the Council of Europe, Charles Michel, signed the formal agreements and moved to the British side. According to the Yemeni Interior Ministry, the number of people killed from 3 explosions that hit Aden International Airport yesterday rose to 22 people and another 50 injured. Yemeni President Abdul Rabu Mansur Hadi accused the Houthi rebel group of being behind the explosions. At the same time, directed the establishment of a committee from the government to share new powers to investigate the attack, in which the newly appointed Interior Minister leads the Department of Security and Intelligence to lead this investigation. The International Red Cross Commission in Yemen said 1 employee was killed, 3 others were injured, and 2 lost contact in the attack while they were in transit at the airport. That's all for the news today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.